Mukhtar's coming back, trying to get something on it as they follow through.
Final decision, penalty kick.
Welcome to Instant Replay for MLS Match Day 4. I am your host, Andrew Wiebe, and as always, we're taking a closer look at the most controversial refereeing decisions in Major League Soccer. I've got a four-piece for you from Philadelphia, Nashville, so let's get going. 61st minute, Quinn Sullivan of the Union driving in the box, Dan Lovitz sliding, not getting the ball, getting the man, and the call on the field is no PK from Pierre-Luc Lazier. Now, of course, Tim Ford, the referee, is checking, and not only is he checking, he's recommending review. Lazier goes to the monitor and says, no, for me, still no penalty, and I disagree. For me, this is a clear penalty. Lovitz leaves his feet, takes responsibility for his actions, and his actions, 1, don't get the ball, 2, trip Quinn Sullivan, who has the ball and is cutting him. So for me, this is a penalty. I'm not as sure about the penalty called in the 77th minute after a review initiated by Ford. Initially, Jacob Glesnes and Hani Mukhtar are coming together for a challenge in the box. Mukhtar wins the header, Glesnes is a little bit late, and Mukhtar goes down. It looks like head-to-head contact. Call on the field, play on from Lazier. Now, I understand why Ford recommended review. If that's significant head-to-head contact with Glesnes that late, that's a clear foul for me. But as I watch the replays, I'm not sure I see that much significant contact, to be honest. Most, if not all, the contact I see is from Glesnes' shoulder and body into the back of Mukhtar, but again, I don't see that much force there. To me, that is more in the 50-50 aerial duel department rather than clear foul. So while I completely understand Ford's logic to send Lazier to the monitor, in the end, my preferred outcome would be call on the field stands, play on, no penalty. Couple rubber stamp great calls here from the crew. 90+9, second half stoppage time. Lovitz is in the spotlight again. This time Connor Donovan is driving into the box for the Union, and Lovitz makes a challenge. That's clearly a foul. The question is it denial of an obvious goal scoring opportunity? Dog so, and it's not. Here's why. Lovitz is challenging for the ball. It might not look like it depending on your perspective, but Lovitz is stooping and diving to head this, to clear it away. Therefore, penalty, no red card is the correct call from the referee crew. And then in the 102nd minute, this is a dyed-in-the-wool violent conduct red card from Union defender Olwe Makanya. He throws the ball with force at Jacob Schaffelberg's face. Force, face, off the ball, check, 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 violent conduct. All right, let's hit the play that had Timbers fans and Phil Neville up in arms. It's 1-1 in second half stoppage time in Portland. Christian Paredes of the Timbers is combining. He's driving, he's getting to the top of the box, and he's getting taken out, it looks like, by Amiro Garces of the Galaxy. Now, ball continues on, advantage is played by referee Lucas Spala, but Ari Lassiter drags his shot wide. Spala doesn't go back and call the penalty though, and Soren Stojka, the VAR, does not recommend a review. And to me, I'm flabbergasted. This is a clear penalty foul, folks. Garces leaves his feet, goes to ground, takes out the legs of Paredes, and while the correct call on the field is to play advantage for the shot, once that shot does not result in a goal, there is no advantage to a penalty. Therefore, on the field, Spala should have called the foul and pointed to the spot in real time, and since he missed it, Soren Stojka should have sent him to the monitor to call that penalty and award it. It didn't happen. Timbers fans, I feel your pain. All right, let's take a look at a clear dog so red. So that is 61st minute, San Diego Columbus, Malte Admonson chasing down honors Dreyer, and yeah, look, he grabs an arm. Dreyer might make a little bit more of it than it is, but when you grab and you're the final defender with a guy running in on goal, that's gonna be a red card every single time. I want to shout out a good use of video review and a job well done to VAR Daniel Radford in the Sporting Kansas City, Minnesota game. It's the 86th minute of a bonkers contest, and this looks like it's going to be a penalty for Minnesota United. I was watching live. I thought it was a penalty. Looks like this shot hits the arm of Joaquin Fernandez. Only Radford spots that it doesn't. It hits him in the head, and you can see on the replays the way the head jerks back. So Joe Dickerson, who called the penalty on the field, goes to the monitor, takes it off. Job well done all around. Here is a really difficult offside call in the first of 3 from Toronto-Chicago. 11th minute, this is Toronto's goal on the day. DeAndre Kerr rises up, heads it home, but look where he is on the initial ball. Man, that looks a shade offside to me based on the lines on the field and the way Kerr is leaning when the ball is struck. It looks to me here like the last defender is actually Jonathan Dean, who's on Kerr's back, and not Jack Elliott, who's pushing up to try to set the offside trap. But what a difficult call to make. A.R. Brooke Mayo is right on the line here and keeps the flag down, which I think is the correct decision. because this is razor sharp. Given that and the angles, there is no way that Edwin Jurasevich, the VAR, is going to recommend this one for review. So while my brain is telling me that this is like 65-35 offside, I think these are the sort of goals where you say, you know what? These are the ones we want to stand. I think it's okay to acknowledge that the naked eye is not perfect. This is a goal I'm good with standing based on the processes in place. All right, a couple more here. 44th minute, Hugo Kuipers. Did he handle this ball while scoring? Look closely. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think it hits hand. To me, that looks like hip on the bundle in. Well done to referee Alan Chapman. I think that's a good goal. And this is a job well done to Edwin Jurasevich, the VAR in this game, because 71st minute, Kuipers thinks he has another goal, but if you watch closely, Haile Selassie clearly grabs the arm of Sean Johnson, the Toronto goalkeeper. Absolutely a hold and a foul. Well done to spot that on video review. And we end with the Red Bulls in Orlando. Robin Janssen does not like this penalty call as he takes down Choupo-Moting inside the box, but I agree with VAR Daniel Radford on this one, who sent Armando Villarreal, the referee, to the monitor, and the end result was a penalty. Janssen is saying Choupo-Moting stepped across me, but I don't think that's actually the case. Choupo-Moting is stepping to get inside position and to touch the ball. I don't think it's cynical across the defender. He's just trying to play the ball, and Janssen goes into the back of his leg with a knee. That's a foul for me and a penalty. All right, that's it for us for match day 4. Remember, if you see something, say something. My DMs are open. You can @ me on any of the social medias. But please, please include the time code. It is so helpful. Big thanks to my producer, Rich Hernandez, my editor, Aldo Medina. I could not do this without you. We'll see you next time.